Every brand has a core purpose or an ethos. And it's always to solve a problem for a particular person or group. In effect, a brand's true ethos is centered around improving life in some small way. It can be a new way of personal expression or solving a problem that makes somebody's life easier or helps their income go further. Some brands are driven by a general or broad ethos, like Tide in its free and clear laundry detergent. Its focus is to enable clothes to be clean for people with sensitive skin, regardless of whether you're an 18-year-old welding student or a 80-year-old hospital volunteer. Other brands are driven to help a specific targeted group of enthusiasts, like Titleist with their Tour Soft golf balls to help senior golf enthusiasts play better. The best and most successful brands maintain their purpose as they grow over time. On the flip side, it's fairly easy to pinpoint why most brands never reach their potential and some fail. They stop being ethos-driven. As brands grow, the pressure and complexity increases. It distracts them from their original ethos, resulting in an increasing number of value-killing activities. This pressure can come externally, maybe their largest customer or retail, or a confusing channel requirements, even a perceived competitor threat. Or internally, like the million details required to sell and deliver 1,000 SKUs in multiple channels. It could be strategy suggestions from a new group of investors or shareholders to target a larger demographic, or a branding campaign idea from a new CMO. Regardless of the cause, there's a loss of focus on the consumer value-added activities, which is what catalyzed and launched the brand from the beginning. A recent example is the exercise brand Peloton, who lost their way back in 2021 and are struggling to get back. But we'll cover this in more detail in another video. So the question you need to ask yourself is, how do you ignore these distractions and stay on the ethos-driven path? Two ways. First, clarify your purpose, aka your ethos, and communicate it to everyone, internally and externally. Two, make the ethos part of your everyday decision-making process. The result is a focus on consumer value-added activities that will increase growth and profitability. We didn't invent consumer-driven branding, we simplified it. It probably started in the late 19th century with Sears Roebuck, and we've observed it many times over the years. A friend of mine, Craig Wilson, while at Patagonia, helped pioneer ethos-driven branding in the outdoor apparel market. Jonathan Hart and I, with Craig, successfully put it into practice at Sitka Gear and later with other brands. More recently, the last piece of the puzzle was brought by Hunley Elliott and the Wilson Paramount Company, who helped us add the operational execution element to the model that greatly increased our speed to impact. The result is a simplified strategy process, and it is the first pillar of our lean branding process that we use to transform brands. Our ethos-driven branding process has four aspects. One is ethos. Why do you exist? Or said another way, what is your purpose? Two, your target consumer. Who is your consumer and what are their problems? Three, your solutions. What are your solutions, aka your product offerings, and how clear is your messaging? And finally, the fourth, delivery. How effective is your operational execution? Or said another way, the delivery of your solutions through your channels to your target consumers. Now, we've created these tools and a process to quickly answer these questions and identify any gaps you might have in your brand strategy. More importantly, how to maintain focus on the value-added consumer activities. If you're interested in learning more about ethos-driven branding or any other aspect in our approach, please send me an email or message me on LinkedIn. Thank you.